And you join a very excited Gobby Gaffer today. Don't those Football Manager 2026 matchday graphics look amazing? But meanwhile, we're still playing Football Manager 2024. And of course, I'm manager of Torino FC over in Italy. And I played a few games off camera. Let's have a look what's been going on. I'm proper excited. So as promised, we're back today for the Champions League game at home against Feyenoord. Yes, we've got a home game in the Champions League. I know, shock horror. All our games seem to have been away from home. I know they're not. It's 4 at home, 4 away. As promised there, we've just played the 4 games. So Napoli, Atalanta, Genoa and AS Roma. I literally have no idea what happened in the Napoli game. I've been playing Football Manager a long time. I have never seen a goalkeeping performance like the one that the Napoli goalkeeper put in. We had 23 shots, 10 on target, and we got beat 2-1. Their goalkeeper made 4, I mean, when I say world-class saves, they were exceeding world-class saves. My word, I didn't think the match engine could show goalkeeper animations like that in Football Manager 2024. I think they will in FM26, but in FM24, my word. If there was ever a conspiracy theory. Anyway, we got beat 2-1. Okay. I moved things around a little bit. I'll show you that in a second. I threw a friendly in there. We had another one of these boring international breaks. You know, I did notice, so for the Atalanta, Genoa and AS Roma games, I'm having to give players 2 days rest after every game because every game now is bunched up. It's a game Wednesday, game Saturday, game Wednesday, game Saturday. Why? Because we're playing bloody international football. It's mad. Why does all of the domestic fixtures have to be moved around so dramatically? No wonder managers and players are saying they're playing too many games. It's absolutely ridiculous. And one of the reasons why I'm not a great fan of international football. We played Atalanta away from home. 1 or 2 after effects of the Napoli game. It was a 1-0 win, but we really struggled. And then I have, like I said, I've moved things around a little bit. So it started to kick in. Plays Genoa at home, 4-1 winning that one. And then AS Roma. Did take us a little bit of a time to get going in that game, but eventually a 3-1 win. Of course, perennial winners of Serie A, AC Milan, top of the league, 41 points. They ain't losing any games. We are second with 40 points. I mean, to be honest, that would do me this season. Let's try and build a little bit. We are under a transfer embargo at the moment because there may be a takeover coming in, and it may be this rich benefactor, this tycoon. Hopefully it is. Hopefully it's not a red herring, but I can't do any transfers. We're under an embargo. Okay, we are second. Maybe if I can bring some money into the club and bring some new players, maybe we can topple AC Milan. But I don't think we're too far behind them. And obviously Napoli have done themselves a power of good there. They're 7 points behind us with Inter Milan following up on 32 points, 8 points behind us. So 2 games today, a very important Champions League game. Once again, it's Feyenoord, it is at home. And then we've got a tough game away at Juventus, who do seem to be sorting themselves out a little bit. They've not been great in the last few seasons, but they are pulling themselves up to the top 4 or 5. So that will be a very, very tough game in Serie A. But first off, it's a home game. I'll see you in the dugout for Feyenoord. So hot on the heels of that 3-1 win against AS Roma. Yeah, it's only 3 days on from that game. It's absolutely ridiculous, this international football. I'm having to give my players 2 or 3 days off after every league game at the moment. And Champions League game. Because we've just got so many games packed into a really tight schedule. International football, I'm not a fan. Have you noticed? Okay, I've changed it a little bit. So the wing backs have now reverted to full backs on support. So they're going to be a little bit more defensive. We've got 1 striker on the pitch, Raul Garcia. Azon is out injured today. The young kid Phillips is okay coming off the bench. When you start him, he's not that great. I've got 2 attacking mids on, Ilic and Ketchta. This is all in kind of response to that loss that we had. So it was in Napoli, wasn't it? We lost to, and it seems to have worked. Ricci is doing his thing in midfield. He's just kind of on a do what you want kind of instruction. De Silva is a playmaker. Franco is the DM, and the back 4 is Zagaritis, Strick, Flamingo and Walter. So he ensures a little bit of a rest. I'm trying to rotate my back 2. In fact, I'm trying to rotate the whole team because once again, I know I hate international football. It's ridiculous. No wonder managers and players are complaining they play too much football. It's absolutely ridiculous. Okay, Feyenoord, who are 32nd in the Champions League, obviously in the league stage, they're 32nd. So in theory, it's a home game. This should be a very easy game for us. We have been playing quite nicely since we got used to the new formation and tactic. Let's see what we can do. So I have sent the lads out today with an attacking mentality. You wouldn't think so. 17 minutes on the clock. Absolutely nothing has happened. Just getting a feel for the ball, I think. Not the greatest of crowds in either, if I'm honest. We really do need to... I mean, the finances are coming on an absolute tree, but we do need to get bums on seats. We need to be filling the stadium. And to be honest, with the way that we're going in the Champions League and our league position in Serie A, we should be filling the stadium for every game. It's a little bit disappointing to see empty seats. Anyway, let's get back to the game. Ball headed there. Is Ilic going to pick that one up? And I don't know what Ilic is doing. He's like an ostrich. He's all over the place. His legs are in the air. And he's trying to win everything himself. Okay, we do win that one. And Struik there plays it to De Silva. De Silva over the top. Raul Garcia is in. Can he put that in the back of the net for us? Yes, he can. That puts us 1-0 ahead. And that was a very nice move. All started by the ostrich that he's commonly known as Ilic. I mean, what was he doing there? His legs were all over the place trying to win the ball. I mean, fair play, you know. I told them that I wanted a result out of this game and, you know, you need to bust a gut. And Ilic certainly did that. He was all over the shop, arms and legs everywhere. So I'm moving swiftly into half-time and, well, I don't know whether it's us that are killing the game off or Feyenoord that are killing the game off. They've done absolutely nothing. In fact, were they even on the pitch? No shots, nothing on target. They've had 1 corner and committed 9 fouls, so they must have been on the pitch. We're going to give the lads a pleased, but that's a pleased with a bit of a caveat. We're pleased, but can you do a little bit better? Let's have a look for any tiredness in the camp. My full-back stroke wing-backs have been looking very tired the last few games, but they don't look too bad in this game. It is a very narrow lead at the moment, 1-0. Okay, we do get a highlight from the opposition, and that is a very, very easy take for Kremer in goal. So we always play out from the back, so he isn't going to hoof this unless he feels a bit under pressure. They have got a bit of a press on, but it doesn't look very good, does it really? Ilic now down that side, busting a gut again. He's got 3 players on him. He still manages to keep hold of the ball. Ilic is on one today. I don't know what I've fed him. Whatever he's been eating in the canteen before the game, well, we need to feed it all the players, I think. Especially, was that Ricci who gave the ball away then? Okay, Franco picks the ball up now. Lovely little touch there from De Silva. Ilic is through, he slides it up across the Ketchta, and that is a beautifully weighted finish. Beautifully weighted. That was a class act, that from Ketchta. I think left-footed finish, and he just basically chipped the ball into the back of the net. Let's have another look at that one. Franco plays a ball to De Silva. Lovely little touch onto Ilic. Ilic to Ketchta, and first time there, left-footed, he just chips the ball. I mean, that was beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Well, Feyenoord playing as well as their league position would say. I mean, they're shocking. 4 changes, Bakker, Shores, Kemlin and Mantilla all on the pitch. So just refresh the defence a little bit. 20 minutes of the game to go. We're pretty comfortable in this game. Okay, and as we make those substitutions, we're back with Shures. Shures plays the ball to Kemlin. Can we get a third here? A third would really seal the game. It would finish them off, I feel. Kemlin there, very, very tentative. Ball in the box. That's headed down. That's in the back of the net. And Illich gets the... hold on a minute. The referee wants an... Well, have a look at this one. I'd love to know the percentage of goals that we score that referees have to have a look at. It is awarded. It is 3-0. So let's have a look how close that was then. I literally have no idea why they looked at that one. There was nobody anywhere near being offside. That was ridiculous. Okay, Feyenoord now do get a highlight. And this is, it's taken them 75 minutes to get hold of the ball and have a little bit of a do. If they score a goal here, oh no, we've defended that one. He has got it back though. Let's just watch this. Oh, how did we get away with a penalty shout there? We actually kicked one of their players, but the referee was looking the wrong way. Didn't see it, fortunately. Mantilla. And we're usually very, very good at playing out from a press, so this should be okay. Mantilla now back to Flamingo. Flamingo getting 1 or 2 games. He's been knocking on my door, wants a bit of game time. So I am rotating the centre-backs at the moment. I mean, is it a good thing or a bad thing? You like to get these partnerships going, but then with the amount of games that we're playing at the moment and international football... Did I tell you about my complaint about international football? I don't think I did. I don't think I did it enough if I did. Okay, Bakker now, through there. Shaw's into Kemlin. And I was just going to say then, we're just playing around with Feyenoord here. And as soon as I say that, the commentator's curse kicks in. And we give the ball away. Okay, Feyenoord, are they actually going to... I mean, this would be an insult if they scored a goal. They've been absolutely shocking. And they have scored a goal. What? What? My flabber has never been so gasted. How have they scored a goal in this game? 3 shots, only 1 on target, and they've scored with it. They've been absolutely abysmal. I'm quite annoyed about that, to be honest. Okay, we've won the game, but I would have liked a clean sheet. We deserved a clean sheet in that game. Yep, we'll make that change. 4 minutes of time added on, and it's another highlight. I thought the game was going to finish then. Okay, Kemlin, De Silva, ball into Diarra. Diarra gets crumpled, but Kemlin fires a ball in the back of the net, and that finishes the game off. It kind of smooths away that goal that we conceded a little bit. A 4-1 win. Very, very nice indeed. I would have expected that, but it is Football Manager. You never know. Quite a nice little goal, this one. Diarra in the box. I don't actually think... I think he made the most of that, didn't he? I don't think the opposition player touched him. Okay, we're moving into full-time now. Full-time whistle goes. A 4-1 win. Very, very nice indeed. We are going to say we're delighted. There'll be another 2.4 million there. And the Champions League table is looking rather nice. So we've got 2 games to play. So there's 6 points to play for. 17. So 9th place Real Madrid. 9th place Real Madrid. Could get 17. Oh, actually, no, hold on a minute. No. I thought that was a little bit too good to be true. No, Real Madrid have still got to play yet. Okay, so we're not certain of that top 8. We've still got 2 games to play, although I think they are quite winnable games. And there we go again, another 2.4 million in. It's worth having a quick look at the finances while we're on that score. 43 million in the bank. I have asked the board to, if you remember when I took Torino over, the retained transfer revenue was 10%. And I did sell 1 or 2 players and got next to nothing out of it at all. But what it did was, it actually put the money in the bank, and the bank balance got better. So I had to be very, very canny in the transfer market and bring players in, you know, on free transfers and stuff like that. So it has actually worked out for the best. But I keep asking them for more and more and more. I think they upped it initially to about 25%. I've asked them again. It's up to 100% now, and we do have some very valuable players in here. If we have a look there, Ricci, 59 million. Kremer, 49 million. He's a wonder kid goalkeeper. Look at his star rating. He looks tremendous. I mean, Ricci and Schürrle both wanted. The total of those would be well over 100 million and would give me some money to spend. So Schürrle is 29 years old. Can I bring a centre-back in who is as good as him, or, you know, got the potential to be, and bring him in a lot cheaper? I don't know. I mean, I'm waffling away here about money and whatever, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. We're on 100% retained. Okay, another nice win in the Champions League, but now we've got an away game at 5th place Juventus, who've got ambitions of their own to try and get into some kind of European football next season. I'm sure they would like Champions League. I'm sure they would like to nick our place. Can we stop them doing that? I'll see you in the dugout. Okay, 5 days on from that Champions League win, and we're playing Juventus. It's Kremer in goal, back four of Zagaritis, Struijk, Schürrle and Walters. The two in midfield, Ricci and De Silva. Franco is the DM. Two attacking mids, Ilic and Ketchta. And Raul Garcia keeps his place up front, although Ivan Azon is back from injury today. And of course we've got the young kid, Phillips, on there. Bit of a super sub if we need it. Okay, 3 minutes on the clock. Zagaritis and Juventus not in the best of times. They've only won one game in the last 4. Last time out they got absolutely battered by Lazio, 4-1. So they're smarting a little bit at the moment. But sometimes, you know, it's like poking an angry bear with a stick. Yeah, it could be poking an angry bear with a stick today. Let's hope it's the other way round, and let's hope we just take advantage of their misery. De Silva now plays to Schürrle. Schürrle across to Struijk. Struijk out to Zagaritis. Playing it right across the back four. Zagaritis just down that side. He's come away from his defensive duties, and the keeper fumbles that one, and that was awful from their keeper. And we do need to get a little bit of a spurt on there, and we get one of those silly goal line technology things. Free kick, Schürrle into the box, straight to Juventus player, and Juventus is streaming out now. Great tackle there. Ketchta plays the ball to Garcia. Garcia round, well, I thought he was going to play the ball round the corner. He actually played it back. Zagaritis getting very, very high on that side. He's meant to be a fullback. I know he's on support, but runs out of steam, gives the ball away, and Juventus are now going to come back at us. We need another good tackle, and we get one as well. Franco doing some great work in the midfield. Ketchta, a ball to De Silva, and De Silva has a shot, and oh my word, that has got to be a candidate for one of the goals of the season. I didn't even get a chance to punch the air that time. The ball was in the back of the net, more or less, as soon as it left his boot. Let's have another look at that one. That was absolutely tremendous. Great work from Franco. Wins the ball back. Quick counter-attack. De Silva. He did get a nick. He got a nick. That's unfortunate, that, for De Silva. Yeah, if that had gone straight in, that probably would have been goal of the season. Okay, Juventus with the ball again now. Playing the ball out onto their right-hand side. We do need to be a little bit careful. This is the closest that they've got to our goal with 20 minutes on the clock. Cambiasso plays the ball out there. Back to Cambiasso again. Cambiasso, what's he going to do here? Slides a little ball into the edge of the penalty area. And that one is blasted in. And Johansson there says, what you can do, we can do just as well. So he blasts in a goal of his own. It is 1-1. And that's not ideal, and the Juventus fans there going absolutely bonkers, and our fans just sat there a bit dumbstruck. They haven't got a clue what's going on, really. And I thought we were on top in this game. That's the first attack Juventus have had, come forward and smashed a goal in. So moving into half-time now, and Juventus certainly not playing like a team who are out of form. Okay, I mean, I suppose we are but you know, we are second in the league, so you probably would expect it, but Juventus there would have been expecting a better result at half-time than that. And I'm going to go disappointed, because for my money, I think we should be doing better than that. Okay, we've given them a kick up the shorts. Let's go into the second half and see if we can get this winner. Okay, not an awful lot happening in this game. 63 minutes now, and I've shuffled it up the pack a little bit. Raul Garcia not having the greatest of games today. So I brought, well, we're on twin strikers now. Azon has come on. He's coming back off an injury, so he should be able to manage, what, half an hour. Super sub Phillips is on the pitch as well. Diarra's come on in midfield, and Vlasic, who's kind of been replaced a little bit by Ketchta and Ilic in the last few games. But he has been out injured. He gets another chance. Let's see if we can nick this goal. Zagaritis now with the throw. About 15 minutes left. Zagaritis. I've just given him a new contract. He knocks on my door and said, come on, boss. I'm a first team regular now. I want some bigger contract and some more money. And anyway, I gave it to him. He's only worth 5.4 million. He's not like one of the better players in Serie A, but he is a good, solid all-round player. So I gave him a new contract. We need to win this ball back here, because Juventus, I don't think Juventus are that great at the moment. We should be winning this game, I feel, at the moment. They're on a bit of a bad run, and hopefully this is not the game that they come back into some good form. But it is 1-1, and it's on a knife edge, this game. Somebody needs to get the foot on that ball, because it's creeping nearer and nearer our goal, and I don't like it. Can we get a tackle in? No, we can't. Injured player on the pitch. Ball's in there, and that gets blocked. Okay, don't kick him, don't kick him. Careful. Juventus here really knocking the ball about with some confidence, but it is over the top. 78 minutes, Mantilla has come on for Walters, and I have changed one or two of the instructions just to try and get us higher up the pitch and try and create a chance for our two. We've got two strikers, two very good strikers on the pitch now. I would have thought one of those would have been able to create a chance along the way, but 10 minutes of the game left, and it looks like it might be petering out to a 1-1 draw, this, which is not really ideal. 6 minutes of time added on, and it's looking like it is petering out to a 1-1 draw. Hold on a minute. Mantilla picks the ball up, bit loose there from Juventus. Shaw's at the back. There's about a minute of this game left. Franco into Phillips. Phillips very nearly gets his legs taken from under him. Shears, get in the box, Phillips. You need to be higher up, Phillips. That's it. Keep on side, though. Keep on side. Stroik now to Franco. Loads of space in the middle of the... Why did he not turn then and run? He had loads of space to run into then, Franco. Juventus leaving a big hole in the middle of the park. Shears, Stroik. What is going to happen at the end of this? Zagaritis to Diarra. Diarra plays the ball to Vlasic. Vlasic, ball into Azon. And Azon fires it over. And oh my word, that was the chance that would have won the game for us. That is disappointing. A 1-1 draw at Juventus. And you can bet your bottom dollar AC Milan will have won again. So they're going to go more points ahead of us at the top of the league. I'm going to say angry. I mean, the assistant manager's saying satisfied. This team needs to know the Gobby Gaffer does not put up with displays like that. We need to be winning games. Juventus or not, we need to be winning games. I am angry about that. Let's see what they think about it. Okay, Josh Phillips is aggressive. Well, he can be aggressive. He's on loan. He can go back if he wants. Diarra apprehensive. And Mantella look nervous coming on. Other than that, we don't look too bad. So maybe that's given them the kick up the shorts for the next game, because I'm not putting up with performances like that. We ain't going to win Serie A with that kind of performance. And with a 2-0 win against Roma, AC Milan have gone 3 points ahead of us now. Much better goal difference as well, which could become important. Our goal difference is very good at 25. It's the second best in the league by a long way, to be quite honest. And that puts Napoli now 5 points behind us. So not ideal really, but then again, I don't really expect to win the league this season. That might be next season or possibly the season after, I don't know. You've got to realise, and I've got to realise, I know I'm getting angry with the players, but I've got to realise when I joined this club, it wasn't great on the pitch and it was absolute disaster financially. So both the things are coming on quite nicely. The progression is really nice, and I have to remember that. I know I get angry, but I have to remember that. Second place this season would be brilliant, and of course we're doing very well in the Champions League as well. Well, my little rant about international football and the amount of football that these players are expected to play, and the way that the the league games get squashed together, 2 or 3 days between games. I think that might have been a reason for the Juventus display. A little bit tired. We're playing a lot of football this season. I think I may possibly need a bigger squad, if I'm honest. I mean, it's not rocket science, is it? But I think I might need to go and possibly sign. And we can't do it in January because I don't have the money. But, I mean, we're under a transfer embargo anyway, so I can't do that. And this rich tycoon is still on the sidelines. So there's negotiations going on. You never know. By the time you come back, we could be swimming with money. Wouldn't that be a thing? Let's hope it happens.